The ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Please take your seat as we prepare for the processional. The processional and national anthem will be performed by our combined wind ensemble and orchestra, and during the processional, it is tradition for all present to stand. Then please remain standing for a performance of our national anthem. Just a few minutes. At this time, I ask that you please rise to welcome our Superintendent, Board of Education, honored guests, and the Pittsford Sutherland High School class of 2022. Please remain standing for our national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Good evening. My name is Mark Puma. I'm the principal of Pittsford Sutherland High School, and on behalf of the entire faculty and staff, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our 130th commencement honoring the class of 2022. It is my privilege to introduce those joining me around the stage this evening. Please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Seated next to the stage on my right, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Michael Pirro, Board of Education President, Mrs. Amy Thomas, Board of Education Vice President, Mr. Ted Oresti, Board of Education members, Mr. Peter Sullivan, Mrs. Renee Sanchez-Kazakos, Mrs. Robin Scott, Mr. Jeffrey Casey, and Ms. Sarah Pelucio. Seated next to me on the left, Assistant Superintendent for Instruction, Mrs. Melanie Ward, Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, Mr. Sean Clark, Chief Information Officer, Dr. Jeffrey Kimmerer, Director of Student Services, Ms. Shana Kataya, Director of Special Education, Ms. Elizabeth Woods, and Assistant Principals, Dr. Summer Case and Mrs. Jennifer Marin. Let's give a warm welcome to all of our honored guests. As I reflect upon the past 4 years that you have spent here at Sutherland, I think about all that we as a school community have accomplished. Sutherland and Pittsford Schools has a long history of success, but successfully navigating the past several years has been drastically different for all of us. Still, we persevered, and it's important to pause and think about the efforts that we made, that you made, to be here tonight. It's especially admirable to think that in addition to successfully completing the 13-year effort required to participate in commencement, you navigated a sudden shift to fully remote instruction, hybrid learning models, and a full return to the school with new and evolving protocols. We, as a school community, did the best we could when faced with each new challenge, and every time, you stepped up to the challenge and persevered. And when I say that you persevered, you continued to aspire to be your best selves despite the unprecedented challenges. You excelled in the arts, athletics, and rigorous academics both in and out of school. You continued to support your community and each other and found ways to embrace opportunities that present themselves in high school. For instance, you participated in internship programs, including but not limited to medical, engineering, business, politics, and human rights organizations. You offered your leadership in innovative COVID medical research, the promotion of mental health awareness, as well as mentoring and tutoring in the greater community. You continue to participate in community service programs and as a class, completed approximately 11,000 hours of support of veterans, healthcare workers, young children, and others, It's truly selfless and exceptional. I can only imagine the great things that you will accomplish during your years after high school. As you look ahead to the future, I hope that you also take time to reflect on your accomplishments. Take pride in them and build upon them. You have acquired many skills that will go well beyond the high-level content that was covered in your classes. You develop resiliency and tenacity, and as well as a host of other character traits that will serve you well for years to come. I believe that there is something that we all learned throughout the last few years, or at least was reinforced for many of us, and that is the need to find balance. You will leave Sutherland to do many amazing things, and while you do, remember to take time for self-care, meaning time to recharge both mentally and physically, and do so as part of your regular routine. With a balanced, healthy approach to life, you can sustain the efforts necessary to continue achieving great things for yourself and for those around you. It has been my pleasure to be your principal. I'm very proud of you, and I look forward to hearing about your future successes. Congratulations, class of 2022. It is now my privilege to call upon Superintendent Pirro to share his greetings.
Good evening. What a beautiful night. I was told that Mr. Puma really wanted to see the sunset during the tonight's graduation, so I'm going to have to talk for about 2 hours. And it's going to be beautiful, though, so just hang in there. I would like to start for the seniors. Look around just for a second. I really want you to take this whole day in. You have a packed stadium here of seats on both sides, a filled bleacher area with people that are here to celebrate you. The purpose of tonight is to celebrate you. You've worked very hard during your career as students, and you've endured more through this pandemic than any other class in our lifetime. But you made it here despite the challenges, and we're here to celebrate you. You have made us all so incredibly proud. Today, you graduate from one of the best high schools in the nation, and without question, you are ready for the next part of your life. As each of you know, not every day at school and not every day at home were easy, and at times you receive support from others. I'd like to take a moment to thank those that have supported you over the years. To the parents, family members, and close friends that are here with us today, I thank you for your wisdom, your patience, and most importantly, the love that you have shared with your graduate. I thank you for all of the sacrifices you have made over time to bring us here today. To our teachers and staff, I thank you for your focus on the whole student. You have served as a coach, a cheerleader, a counselor, and a role model. Take great satisfaction knowing that you prepared our graduates to be successful beyond whatever they choose to do today. And I'd also like to thank our Board of Education for deeply supporting and valuing the importance of education. They have set their expectations for our district high and make sure every decision they make is best for students in creating the best environment and experiences every day. And finally, to our graduates, I want to thank you for making us so proud on a regular basis. You are a remarkable graduating class. I would like just to take a second for our graduates to feel the support and love around them right now in recognition of all they've been through for the last 4 years. If we can give them a round of applause, I would appreciate that. So as I think about your graduation, I think about how few times in life you really get a fresh start and a chance to literally do anything you set your mind to. A chance to create your own mark, starting from scratch. So as of today, each of you has a clean slate. You have an opportunity to shape your world as you see fit. You should feel excitement and a sense of empowerment, knowing that. With this clean slate, know that you're also prepared to become who you want to be. You already have so many tools that have prepared you for what lies after this for you. Among the most important tools you are equipped with is the power of perseverance that Mr. Puma talked about. I ask that you reflect on your recent past, especially when you were in the thick of COVID and hybrid learning, as these were very difficult days. In an era where you're accustomed to immediate gratification, you experienced several unknowns and a long delay before life even looked somewhat normal. You faced obstacles that have seemed daunting, insurmountable, or endless, and yet you forged forward despite your exhaustion and at times perhaps even despair. This is something for all of us here to support you, to acknowledge and celebrate you coming out the other side of this. But it's equally important for you to acknowledge and celebrate this as one of the most important intangibles in life when we're seeking success and happiness, is knowing how to get through portions of life when they are difficult. And each of you have accomplished this. Moving forward, I ask you further reflect about the recent past as it holds some of the wealthiest nuggets of riches to equip you for the future. Ask yourself a few questions. What were you like at your best? What were you like at your worst over the course of the last 2.5 years, and why? What approaches, what mindsets, activities, or actions would you have changed? And then ask yourself, as I prepare for life beyond today, what is going to motivate me to persevere the next time life gets difficult? So let's really pause for a second and think about how lucky you are right now. You're in an amazing position to be successful and be happy. You have a fresh start. You're equipped with many valuable lessons that you've learned from. You've already demonstrated that you can overcome curveballs that life will throw you. So what's left for you to be successful? My advice is for you to find out how to be yourself and to define your sense of purpose. Ralph Waldo Emerson was quoted as saying, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest of accomplishments." Be comfortable in your own skin and be proud of you. Leaving high school is a big deal. It's a transformative process, and when you were in high school, if you selected a persona that wasn't your true self or one that you are proud of, change it now. This is a time to be the person you always wanted to be. And being the person you want to be means knowing yourself. And knowing oneself is discovering your beliefs, your convictions, and your purpose. And sticking with them will then become who you are. They will serve as your compass and guide you, and also get you back on the right track when you're lost or during any type of misstep. I would ask that you do your best to discover over the next few years what inspires you, what motivates you, and the things that simply make you smile, and live through them with a sense of purpose. Each of you have a bright future in front of you. There's nothing you can't do if you truly give it your all. And remember that if you struggle or face an obstacle, reach out to the same people that have helped you along the way so far, which certainly includes all of us that are with you today. I wish all of you the best of luck in everything that you do in the future, and I offer you a very sincere and well-deserved congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pirro. Our seniors participate in a selection process to identify one honor graduate to speak at commencement. It is therefore my pleasure to call upon Robert Dodge, who will be speaking on behalf of honor graduates.
That's the train, and its next stop is tomorrow. Thank you, Principal Puma. As I look out on the Pittsford Sutherland class of 2022, I see athletes, musicians, superfans, and scholars. I also see proud family, teachers, coaches, and many others who helped us get here. For many of these mentors, their journey with us is ending, and we should thank them from the heart as we speak with and embrace them. However, this is not the end for us. Our journeys are just beginning. Tomorrow is upon us. But first, I'd like to look back. There are 216 inspiring stories to describe this graduating class. I'd like to share just a few of these stories, and I hope they motivate you like they do me. My first story is about Addie Canning, who always comes to school ready to be a great friend. Addie is an honors student and enjoys music. Now, Addie was encouraged by her 5th grade band teacher, Mrs. Regan, to play tuba. And it was supposed to be a hobby. However, during the pandemic, she started practicing hours every day. Next fall, she will study international relations at the University of Rochester and tuba performance at the prestigious Eastman School of Music. Now, what's interesting about this story is that tuba performance is an unconventional study. Further, only 1 in 10 tuba players are women. Addie's path is unique. She decided her future. Addie created her own tomorrow. I can remember hopping on bus 496 for the first day of 1st grade. And I can remember sitting with Isaac Alva that morning. Anybody who has gotten to know Isaac knows that he has the biggest heart. He is always bringing a positive attitude and motivating others. Now, Isaac is one of the best freestyle skiers at Bristol Mountain, but he's not satisfied. Isaac will be heading out to Utah to train for a spot on Team USA. Isaac has a dream for his tomorrow, and I can't wait to see him achieve it. What is the tomorrow that you want to create for yourself? What does you want to change? Is it a change of habit? Maybe you wish you had been more extroverted. A change of identity. Maybe you were known for one activity, but you wanted to branch out and pursue another. Is it a change of heart? Maybe you wish you would talk to that boy or girl you always liked, or brought that kid into your friend group. Is it a change of purpose? Do you wish you had done more to stand up for what you believe in? One more student who epitomizes Pittsford Sutherland values is Jalen Wims. Jalen is a track and field star and has always brought school spirit and pride. However, Jalen's most admirable trait was that he used his energy and efforts to bring people together. He was a leading participant in Rock to Change and was also a teen empowerment youth history ambassador, studying Rochester's history and how past social dynamics impact policy today. Jalen helped organize school-wide initiatives to bring attention to injustice. Jalen showed us the importance of building community bridges to create a better tomorrow for all. What a relief it is to know that the past does not determine your future. In a short while, we will control our own destinies. Who we are today does not have to be who we are tomorrow. No matter where you are going or what you are doing, nothing is permanent. In the words of Mary Oliver, tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? What is the tomorrow that you will become? Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. As we move to the presentation of diplomas, we ask our guests to not leave your seats for the purpose of taking pictures. All-Star Imaging will be taking photographs of seniors as they cross the stage and exit the stage. Now to the presentation of diplomas by Board President Amy Thomas and Superintendent Michael Pirro. Dr. Case, Mrs. Marin, please make your way to the lower podium to announce our graduates. Board of Education President Thomas and Superintendent Pirro, it is with great respect and pride that I present to you the Pittsford Sutherland High School class of 2022. I hereby certify that the members of this class before you today have fulfilled all of the requirements for graduation established by the State of New York and the Pittsford Central School District Board of Education and are deserving of receiving diplomas in recognition of their achievements.
David Adeleke Adedoyan. Mia Romana Adler. Ashar Ahmed. Tafer Aliyev. Ava L. Allen. Isaac Alva. Wasi Ansari. Nikhil M. Anthwal. Lorenzo Andrew Antonucci. Marilyn Arcott. Munib Aslam. Andrew Athelay. Adam Badre. Rory Barron. Laura Bennett. Nora Bertrand Bennett. Pratham Bamari. Vitosvara Keshava Archia Bagara. John Birch. Alexandra Jane Bird. William Booth. Savannah Alexa Bornheim. Madison Marie Broomfield. Samantha R. Brugg. Ashley O. Berger. Kanan William Burns. Hayden James Busick Warner. Tobias Levi Busick Warner. Julia Calabrese. Adelaide Grace Canning. Abby E. Capitelli. Abigail Rose Chameau. Hold. Marissa Leiming Chen. Nicole Marie Christian. Olivia Sabella. Jackson David Sioka. Brielle Amaya Clark. Joy Summer Clayton. James Cook. Paige Cunningham. Genevieve Helen Day. Sophia DeJoy. Jack D. DeRozier. Taran Singh Devgan. Eliza May DeWolf. Catherine Anna Dills. Leah DiPasquale. Vincenzo DiPasquale. Peter Sloan DeSenza. Robert Lawrence Dodge. Matthew Lewis Drago. Abby Lynn Dunnigan. Sailor Early. Mallory Jane Eater. Elena Daniela Ercoli. Andrei Petro Farmiga. Jacob L. Feckety. Amy Fung. John William Field. Scott Henry Frola. Nadine Gagliardo. Grace Elizabeth Gatlin. Alexis Nicole Gomez. Zoe Elizabeth Gomez. Joshua Johnson. Miranda G. Gonzalez. Riley Elizabeth Gonzalez. Ella Lynn Groutman. Dan Green. Saisha Gupta. Jackson Hakes. Nathan D. Hansey. Huntley Hedrick. Larkin John Hefner. Eric Isaac Herbert. Ariana Elizabeth Hernandez. Eleanor Jane Herman. Peter Patrick Higgins. William Thomas Hobaika. Ibrahim Hussein. Sami Ali Ibrahim. Heidi Alice Insulaco. Baden C. Joseph. Congratulations. Margaret Nancy Keating. Ria Angeli Camchetti. Daniel Aiden Kinney. Taylor Charles Kirkaby. Carter Joseph Cladstrup. Jenna R. Niddle. Raul Kopakar. Ashlyn Taylor Kreis. Joy Anastasia Snyder. Drew R. Cull. Molly Grace Kurth. Eva Jean Lahr. Anthony John Lalaloja. Dara Lynn Lau. Henry R. Leahy. William A. Leahy.
I got two names. Ansh Kumar. Magnus Lindsay. No, it's all you now.
Noah Caldwell Littlefield. Maxim R. Lupakine. Mikhail J. Lupakine. Emmy Lou.
Thank you. Madeline Kathleen McLean. Alexis Ray Meggans Merrick. Jack Martin McGee. Lydia Noel Maloney. Anna Messina Manjarovic. Joseph Anton Menlingus. Mia Helena Marcello. Lance Anthony Marriott. Madison Olivia Marshall. Braden Stephen Melnick. Marin Thaney Melnick. Joanna Esther Melody. Ori Mendat. Elizabeth Adelaide Messmer. Ethan Vincent Minella. Zachary Richard Moore. Angeline R. Masral. Tyler John Mullen. Gustav Anderson Murphy. Ethan McMahon Murray. Ethan Samir Narang. Neil Jaden Nayar. Benjamin David Novogenets. Matthew S. O'Haron. Ava E. O'Neill. Natalia Orozco Tarazona. Grace A. Orth. Anna Emily Mara Paku. Kieran Pallet Lawton. Ava Renee Papadakos. Addison Louise Parinello. Sorrel Marie Patain. Anna Gloria Pellegrino. Ryan Salvatore Patron. Maria Angelina Petropoli. Andrew J. Pinkham. Vasilios A. Pinopoulos. Lily Rose Plesha. Carmen Margarita Ponce. Isabella Rose Ponce. Lisa Michelle Ponomarev. Sylvia Postigo Marcos. You got this. You ready? Okay. Joshua Isaac Potter. Now you can go right up here. Cole Preston Pringle. No. Joseph Alexander Puma. Veronica Raffaelli. Charlotte M. Wraith. Leela S. Ramaraju. Alan Jacob Raskin. Trey Reese. Anne Marika Reffermat. Isabel Rose Reef. Benjamin M. Reefsteck. Alex V. Renzi. Savian P. Richards. Alexandra Josephine Richardson. Erin Sierra Ricketts. Michaela May Roberto. Ricardo Israel Ruiz. Melis Sahin. Manur Salman. Nicholas S. Sanko. Ryan T. Sanko. Mariella Isabel Santiago. Radhika Avinash Sarlashkar. Sophie A. Sheehan. Christopher Lee Shen. Elijah Shadi Sifane. Isabella Simias. Colby James Simonetti. Karanbir Singh. Eleanor Beatrice Smiley. Margaret Claire Smiley. William McCarthy Sorrells. Danielle Ann Spira. Roja Deleuze Standing Soldier. Sarah Ann Steely. Julia Denise Stetzer. Jordan Naomi Stornelli. Maya Taylor Casamayor. Lily Diane Famaleris. Braden James Thyroff. Jadelyn Amaya Torres. Jared W. Trevetti. Ethan Robert Tuttle. Charles Thomas Upchurch. Madeline Louise Uttman. Megan Swan Vehi. Sky T. Valancourt. Molly E. Valenti. Kaylin T. Vader. Ayla L. Vasquez. Henry X. Voigt. Henry Lincoln Walbaum. Hannah Wang. Chase Loman Ward. Sarah Sullivan Webb. Ella Rose Wilmot. Finn M. Wilmot. Jalen Wims. Nope. Paige Anna Winkelbauer. Alexandra Josephine Lostowski. Lilla Rose Woods. Dylan Jennings Wyatt. Grace Elizabeth Young. Watch him. Jackson G. Zowecki. Lucy Jane Zombeck.
How about another round of applause for all of our graduates? At this time, Senior Class President Paige Cunningham will now share her reflections and officially lead the class in the changing of the tassel.
Hello, everybody. I'm honored to be speaking to you all today. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Paige Cunningham. I was actually supposed to graduate in 2021, but my late birthday scored me a redo of the first grade and a whole new graduating class. But I would like to thank my mother for making that decision for me, because I would not want to go through school with any other group of people. The class of 2022 really is a good bunch, and we've grown so much together. Let me actually set the scene for you. It's my first day of high school here at Sutherland, September 5th, 2018 to be exact, and I cried not once but twice. Not because I was promised the return of Freshman Friday or the convenience of third-floor lockers on a 90-degree day, but because I could not, for the life of me, read the school map on the back of my agenda. The second bell had rung, and I was still scrambling in the halls to find room 166. I was warned that the map was not very user-friendly, but I had figured out my route from homeroom to first period all the way to ninth period, so I should have been just fine. Except I failed to plan for anything not in my plan. So when I walked down the wrong staircase and found myself doing laps around the first floor, I began to experience all things fight or flight. Tunnel vision, dry mouth, pounding heart. I started sweating excessively. Well, truthfully, we were all sweating profusely given Sutherland's ventilation status, but pit stains or not, I was panicking. That's when the tears set in. The classic, I'm not cut out for high school tears. I found a bathroom and locked myself in a stall. I tried gathering myself with the one-ply toilet paper provided, and I learned 3 particularly important things in that stall. 1, the Wi-Fi does not work on the first floor. 2, it's best to invest in a high-quality waterproof mascara. And 3, if you don't think you locked the stall properly, you probably didn't. This is when I cried for the second time that triumphant day as a senior opened the stall and witnessed me vigorously wiping mascara from my cheeks. I handled the embarrassment rather horribly, but after a roll of toilet paper and a few breathing exercises, I left the stall. I gathered enough courage to ask for some directions, and to my surprise, I was not only given directions, but an escort to room 166. Yet, despite all the tears, I still made it there just fine. And despite my anxiety convincing me I had to drop out of school due to the horrible embarrassment I had just faced, I still came back the next day, and the day after that, and a few hundred days more. I still haven't quite figured out the fastest way to get between classes, and often choose the more scenic, sociable route, but somehow I always make it to where I'm supposed to be. I may not have known it at the time, but that memorable first day taught me that even if everything does not go according to plan, I'll still get exactly where I need to be. Unfamiliar staircases, not so locked stalls, and a spring break that lasted a little bit too long in 2020. We as a class have faced the unexpected, the things that weren't written in the plan, or the backup plan, or the in case of emergency plan. And each and every one of us still made it here today. The time between September 5th, 2018 and June 24th, 2022 has been quite the journey. As freshmen, we were told, or more promised by the class of 2019, that high school goes by fast. Before you know it, you're graduating. Those seniors told us a lot of promising things, but high school going by fast was the fattest lie I've ever heard. A lot of things seemed to zoom by, but our overall high school experience was not one that went by fast. For many of us, the days slowed down as we isolated ourselves, making a year feel like an eternity. But as slow as that time went, we still finessed a quality education. And I think the class of 2022 deserves a round of applause for that. I'm truly proud to grow up next to an amazing group of kids. A group that is accepting, charismatic, and exceptionally intelligent. We could not have gotten here without all the things Pittsford Sutherland has given us, though. I know 4 people in particular that made our senior year special. Mr. Fody and Mrs. Muser. They were our senior class advisors. And Mia Adler and Emmy Lou. Our executive council president and vice president. Without them, I think our senior year would have been rather uneventful, but regarding the entirety of our high school career, we wouldn't be here without the hard work of our teachers, custodians, bus drivers, cafeteria staff, counselors, security guards, admin, paras, and I certainly know that I would not be here without the several late passes the ladies in the main office have signed for me. Shout out to Miss Arlotta for that one. Later not, at some point in my high school career, I started showing up not only to learn, but because each and every one of you made school a place I wanted to be. We certainly went off script a few times, but I guess that makes it more fun. We're all leaving this establishment with a diploma you should be proud of, and an adrenaline rush at 2:21 as your body is still traumatized from the traffic of after school. But more importantly, we're all leaving to start over. And as exciting as that is, I can guarantee that the map provided is going to be a lot harder to navigate compared to the one on the back of our Sutherland agendas. So don't be scared to ask for directions, and know that you'll end up where you're supposed to be just fine. Okay, so I really searched for a quote that encapsulated the whole point of this speech, and I kept coming back to poet, philanthropist, and businessman, Mr. Worldwide. As Pitbull once said, every day above ground is a great day. Remember that. Now, to make this official, will all the students in the graduating class of 2022 please rise? It is my honor to lead you all in the tassel changing ceremony. Please join me now in moving your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2022!
Nice job, Paige. We're almost done. If you could find your cap and your seat, we'll finish the ceremony. Yes, work together. Nice job. There you go. Thank you, Paige. Thank you to the members of our music faculty, wind ensemble, and orchestra for enriching this celebration. Also, yes. Thank you to our head custodian, Mr. Bazant, and his crew, as well as Mr. Brady, our audio-visual technician for going above and beyond throughout the year and for today's ceremony. To the extraordinary staff of Sutherland High School, a very special thanks for the years you've devoted to this class. Thank you to the faculty. And parents, many thanks for your ever-present support and guidance of these incredible young adults and for partnering with us over the years. Thank you, parents. Families and friends, as our ceremony comes to a close, our graduates will be dismissed to join you here in the stadium in lieu of recessing out of the stadium. In addition, diplomas will be distributed at the far end of the track where the students first entered the stadium. Our ceremony has ended, so at this time, I ask you to please rise and join me in celebrating the graduates of Pittsford Sutherland High School 2022.